times we are living in a loveless marriage, guys, because sometimes before you even get married, you meet this guy or this girl and everything was good until you get married to that person. And sometimes you get married to somebody and you think that that person loves you. That person does not love you. Sometimes people meet in circumstances, hard times, but the minute either your wife or your husband start to make money, elevate, you start seeing the dark side of that person. Because I know this lady and she got married and she come to Canada and stuff, and everything was good between she and her husband. And then when she find out that her husband was he had a girlfriend up here and stuff, and the girlfriend start calling anytime she wants until till the husband start. Sometimes when his wife speak to him, he just get irritable. He get angry. Till the wife said, "My God, I don't even know this guy." Because when you're married and you bring your wife and your husband, yeah, man, people change. Even if you bring your wife up from Jamaica, Nigeria, when when she start to make her money and she go to university and college, sometimes you the husband, she just change because money change people. When they come to Canada or America and they start driving and they start to experience the first world country life, they change. Sometimes you're not in their category anymore. Sometimes you have to be competing with girlfriend outside. So sometimes the wife would say, girlfriend call anytime she want. And that's a big disrespect. Yeah, that's a big disrespect, guys, because at times people just change. Once some people elevated and stuff and people level up. That's why when you're into a relationship, you have to level up. If your husband is driving, make sure you're driving. Yes, I'm talking from experience. If your husband own a home, make sure you own something for yourself. Just level up. Because in these first world countries, his vanity speaks. You have to be driving, you have to be owning stuff. You have to have, if you want to go to university and college. Yeah. And I saw a lot of that because one time I was working at this specific hotel and stuff. And the guest said something to me and I was smiling to myself, and the guest was saying that I could not be a manager. Yes, because I work as a room attendant. So sometimes people look down at you. Yeah. The job that you does, people look down on you. Because I remember this guy, the wife, because I have so much friends in Canada, guys. This lady was telling me that her husband was competing her job with his girlfriend job. Yes. So when we come to these first world countries, you have to open our eyes. Yes, you have to open your eyes because men change and women change. Yeah, people change. Once they go to university and they start to speak in proper English, they change. If this content creator, when I saw her, I think I don't think she lived in Canada for 1 year, and I saw her on the internet and she was just boasting. Even me as a content creator, I would never come on YouTube and behave in certain manner because I'm in Canada. Canada is not a bed of rose. People are homeless in Canada, living on the street, cannot even find their food. I saw people, especially in the summer, farming line just to get food for their family, just to feed their family. So when I saw some people leave from Jamaica, all these third world countries, and come to Canada, Canada is not what it seems. Canada have changed so much. People struggle to survive in this country here called Canada. So when you come to Canada, men or women from back home, Nigeria, Jamaica, just lay low. Don't come on the internet and exalt yourself and make your friends and family look, yeah, like you're in paradise. Because sometimes we think we are in paradise. We're not in paradise. Because sometimes we are in some dirty marriage and some dirty relationships, some abusive relationships, some verbal abuse relationships. And plenty of us ladies, we have to use makeup to cover up our shit. So when you come to these first world countries, don't be on the internet bragging and let your loved ones or your friends think that you're living a good life. Yeah, even when I come to Canada, I never on the internet and bragging as a content creator. No, 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 no. Because sometimes people in this first world country, when you lose your job, a lot of people take out themselves. Take out themselves. Sometimes you get married and stuff. And you have so much expense. You have so much credit. You have so much debts. I'm talking from experience, guys. So when we come to these first world country, married and we come to this first world country, you have to level up. You have to show your spouse respect, but don't allow your spouse to gaslight you. Because you have a lot of these men and women. They love to gaslight their spouses once from they start making that money. Yes, they don't show their spouses any respect. That's why I tell you guys, you have to level up. Once from they are driving, you have to be driving. Even me, I'm in Canada 8 years, I'm not driving, but I have my learners. But then I go back to Jamaica and I get 2 weeks, pay somebody 2 weeks to teach me to drive. When I come back to Canada, yes, I have to level up with my husband. Because once from there making the money and you're not making much money as your spouse, they don't look at you as an equal. They don't look at you as you are equal to them. Not anymore. Once from people level up, they don't remember that. They don't remember where they're coming from. They don't even remember that I was struggling with my wife back in Jamaica. I was struggling with my husband back in Nigeria. They don't remember. People change as the years go by. Whether you believe it or not, people do change. Because I remember I have this auntie back in Jamaica. The two of us was the same age. And because I did not go to university and college, and she was traveling Cayman and stuff, and she teach in Cayman. Yeah, man, she teach Spanish. And when she come back to Jamaica, I look like nothing in her eyesight. And we grow up we grow up. Because the two of us is the same age. So when people elevate, people change. You and them is not in the same category anymore. That's why I love to make these videos. People, we have to open our eyes in 2026. So anyway, guys, thanks for listening and have a beautiful day. Bye.